Yeah, I know it's so bright, the sun might be going down, but you know how I shoot these videos so late anyway, but it's all good. Today we're going to talk about when artists start hesitating and they don't feel confident. They don't feel confident in their message anymore. They keep second guessing themselves. What actually causes that and how to get back to that creative flow and not questioning yourself and just creating and letting your subconscious lead and doing the things you know you need to do. And you could be the biggest artist in the world or a smaller artist that hasn't even had success yet. These are all the similar, same things I've seen at every level that everyone faces, including myself. It's just something that happens with your creative flow. Even though we got to just be in the present and just experiment and have fun with it. They start creating for others and not themselves. They start making things for the audience and the algorithms and the expectations. It's when you start chasing trends and you lose the soul of why you wanted to do it or what you're trying to say, which we spoke about in another video called Stand for Something, if you guys watched it. And that's the first thing that goes on. But you can't do it for them. You got to do it for yourself and understand and let people experience that. This is the major one for big artists, and also lifestyle can create this too, but comfort kills creativity. That's just a fact. Once you get the money, once you're chilling to success, it's the loss of hunger and evolution. It's doing it for different reasons. It's losing the original reason you did it too. And maybe it's not even super success comfort. Could just be other little things. I just know with me personally, it was me being comfortable with just doing things for other people, but never pushing my creativity and really trying other things and evolving and not being scared and understanding you got to just do stuff. You got to just experiment and live and explore. And that's what I enjoy. And those are the times when I feel the most like alive artistically and just living in the moment with people that I want to be around. And that's why I love documentaries. I just love meeting different people who do tons of different things. But you got to just stop being comfortable and start pushing yourself. Even if it's every little once in a while, you just got to see what's going on and recalibrate. The next one is expectations turn art into a job. When you are constantly thinking, I have to outdo myself, I need to do better than the last time, instead of just seeing your whole journey as documenting and exploring, that's when it paralyzes you. And you just constantly even compare to yourself. And it becomes hard, and it's just like, oh man, my thing only got 20 views this time versus 200,000, who knows? But you just can't do that. You can't think like that. The next one is a big one. If you ever had success or like gratification within the group of people you know, it's just the ego overshadows the art. Once you let the ego overtake, it's like kill your ego so your dreams can live. Because the ego will keep you thinking, oh, I already did this, so I don't got to do more. Or I already da-da-da. The ego will just kill everything and you won't be hungry. You're going to lose that edge that got you there in the first place. This one is so prevalent nowadays, especially with social media and the content game. It's comparison kills creativity. We're just constantly seeing things and people are comparing this, but they may only be comparing like the one success that a person had, and they don't see all the failures that built them and made them who they are. And then it's always like we said before, comparing to yourself. The ego, so many different things. You just can't compare. You just got to be on a journey and know that you're just giving people an experience and creating for the sake of creating. This next one is just super important at every level too, is creating the systems that could keep you consistent. Because if you don't do that, if you don't have a system, even the way, say, you record music or you drop videos or you have an editor, like say with me with documentaries, I just know, okay, I know how to structure it. I know how to reach out to people. I know how to shoot what I need to shoot. Even when you get the hard drives and put it on the hard drive, with music, do you know how to record? Do you have the engineer there? That's why recording artists, bro, they need their engineer. They need the plugins. Having all that shit set up will really, really make your life so much easier. That's why people fly people out and do all this. You don't have to talk. You don't have to think. It becomes like second instinct. So you can focus on what's important. It's capturing the energy and go and go. And with the culmination of all the other ones, This is the last thing. They stop experimenting and they don't trust their vision. It's the fear of failure. It's all this pressure that you made up and put on yourself that's created these false ideas of what being an artist is and what creating art is in general. If you want to innovate and keep pushing, you can't be scared. You got to just do it. And like I said, we all need money. And if you're a working artist and you do these things to get bread, it's just about keeping your creative edge by doing it sometimes, or figuring out a good time period, like every month or every week or whatever. You're pushing yourself, you're pushing your creativity, you're thinking different, you're problem solving. It's not all the same. You're not just doing the same thing in the repetition. You need to see things from a different perspective, but use the same systems. And with all this, I hope you just look back, look at the list, see if these are things that maybe the problems that you've been having that you could recalibrate and look back on and be like, oh yeah, I need to think more about that. These are things that I think about. These are things I help with people every day. I just had a conversation yesterday about these things. These are the things that make me upset when I see my friends and I'm like, bruh, please drop that music. Put out that video, plan the thing. Don't worry about the camera. If you have something to do, something to shoot, just do it, experiment and evolve. And that's what path I'm on right now. As you see, some of these videos will hit or don't, but it's okay. You're going to watch the whole journey. And we made it. We made the sunlight. That's all I had to say today, though. Get your creative confidence back.